And also, another little fun fact about Steely Dan.
Yeah.
The name, the origin of at least, quote, the name is taken from a strap-on dildo named Steely Dan 3 from Yokohama that was mentioned in William S. Burroughs' novel Naked Lunch. I actually found out about that from, I don't know if you've heard it or if you're familiar with Prince Paul, the producer.
No.
He helped make the first 3 De La Soul albums.
Oh, wow.
And he's gone on to do other things, great things. Shout out to him. I'd love to work with him one day.
Mm.
But he did a podcast for this book series called 33 and the Third.
Okay.
Which would reflect on like old classic albums, like little mini, like this thin books.
Mm-hmm.
There's one for like Kanye's Dark Fantasy. There's another one for Kendrick. I forget which one. I think Butterfly.
Okay.
But they did one for Steely Dan Asia.
Okay.
Asia. I mean.
That's okay.
Steely Dan Asia.
Yeah.
And they did a podcast episode about the book. And Prince Paul was the one that found that fact out.
Wow.
Digging up the name. Oh, how'd you come up with that name? And I think it was with Pasta News from De La Soul.
Okay. That's funny. Wow. I didn't know that fact.
Yeah. So that they're the one that dug up that little fact. I heard it. It's like, wait a minute, it can't be. Then I looked it up online. It's like, oh, shit. And even the guy confirmed himself in like a TV special and then like in some interview article from what magazine. Like, yeah, it was a dildo.
Now I have to have the awkward conversation with my dad.
Dad?
Did you know this?
Like, how
when were you going to tell me?
How were you and Tamam at that time when you thought of that, damn it?
Oh, my God. I kind of hope I meet like one of the Steely Dan members before they, their time. So
yeah, you did this to me. You gave me this name, which
yeah.
has this affiliation
what do you have to
now.
say with
This phallus.
Oh, man.
But that's Steely Dan.
What other facts you got?
Those are 2 that stuck out to me. So I figured that's enough with knowing that your name, unfortunately, is associated
That's
with
enough for me to do research on that I should have done by now. Definitely should have.
Well, at least you could bring it up to Dad now with the, holidays, pick one, Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Like, hey, Dad, by the way, explain.
Right. with everyone around. We'll do a Zoom Thanksgiving. And
as you hack the leg off the turkey. Hey, Dad, does this remind you of something when you came time around naming me by any chance from a group that decided to do this too?
Right. Any of this seem familiar? Around 1996, I guess it would be 95 if you're thinking about when I was conceived. That's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, the process and time making of.
Yes.
I'm staying up extra late tonight to see a test train pull into Brighton Station. One of my favourite locomotives might be on it, so we'll just have to wait and see. It's 73962! Oh, it's it! It's it! Oh, quick, I've got to get round. I've got to get round to see it. This is beautiful 73962. Dick my butt. What a beautiful locomotive she is.